couple of questions that came in, and then we'll come back to our topic and review.
Lel kanong kakar bu ke ting kanong swel ju ci bentin mantin ku bu jala do.
In every dispensation, and there's 4 of them,
Ay lel nen wer loy ben e ka ke yi ke wan
4 of them on each reform line.
Nen wer roto ke nang len ke wan yu ke ting
There is a message given,
ayu ku ting ke nong pyu je gam
increase of knowledge, and formalized.
enang jo mi ni ku nang ger pe ne pyu chi ne gar pe.
Someone has asked about this dispensation of our harvest.
Ano ran chi ti e wer ro loy ke ne lo metem.
If a message was our ploughing and early rain and latter rain, a message must also be what harvests us.
Te pyu ke nong ger ko nong deng tui ko nong deng da ker dan kal pyu chi na bi ke jam lo metem ya.
The question that someone is asking is, what are the 2 waymarks between 2019 and 2021?
Swalen ti jiran ke ne e kango ya ker oto ka malipen ku tier ku dongwan ken alipen ku tero ku to.
That mark the increase of knowledge and formalization.
Kawen jome ni nyot ku kenyot ganene pyu chen la garpen.
I want us to note
Anong kar buting
that it is not a habit that we've recognized,
akar buting manade ka che tem yene yuku ting
where God gives us pre-warning of these waymarks.
tien nele wog yen yin ker ke dia.
He didn't tell us that 2016 was coming and 2018 was coming in that fashion.
Kin le wog manade kenya chali pen ku tier ku detem ku pen ku tier ku bera ben chi chok chen ke ben tin war.
We didn't predict 2009 or 2012.
Achen krechu lwel no alipen ku dongwan ku alipen ku tier pro.
But because of a study done in 2018,
Lekin chi chok de da dete che ben rod ben lo ya u lon chen ko binanga dete ja alipen ku tier ku be.
the same study that predicted November 9
The pyu tungon yene nyurwo ku bro loy pa nin dongwan ken.
predicted it by lines of revolution.
Yene dete chi chok de da ku le tong chiti
And the lines of revolution demonstrate that the year following,
chi chok da ku ke tong chiti ke nong ka yi ke nong run yi ke nyot
2020 becomes counter-revolution.
ka li pen ku tero pro run ken ebe ben ke ye tong de tong nom.
So we know the increase of knowledge here
Ayu ku ting manade ka nong jumu ni chiti ne run kene
will be this year, it won't be next year.
le biarun kene.
When we understand this year, we can also see it through the American Revolution.
Elwe na de ku chiti ne ka le buting chi chok de tong chira loy pa na America.
And we can identify it
Le ku bu de
as the Battle of Lexington and Concord.
le bu de ke tong Lexington ku jela Concord.
So when we come to understanding the dispensation,
Tile wo ben ade de wer chira loy
we use Millerite camp meetings as symbols.
ka men me chi milara chi ka ya loy ben ayu ke be ke chi titene
Boston and unsealing.
ke lum pu manade ka ma chi loy Boston elon chene pyu chene lepe
Concord is an increase of knowledge and Exeter is a formalization.
kwa mar de chi loy Concord elon chene ke nang adete au chene ni chiro jo to lo pyu chene
July 21st, August 1, August 15. Boston, Concord, Exeter.
Pedro pe nin chero ko pe de bet then ka tin kine Boston kine Concord kine Exeter.
So this waymark can be symbolized by the symbol of Concord.
yen akir kene alubnum tum ken amaron chloe concord
in every dispensation.
nene were jiben
Boston, Concord, Exeter, Tess.
aka loting Boston Concord Exeter kujelatem
At the test, another unsealing. Boston, Concord, Exeter, Test.
and then ku ber golden ke kitielon chen message chen lepe ku ber lo Boston Concord ku botem
Another message unsealed. Boston, Concord,
ku ber
Exeter,
ting
Test.
ke message ka piu chi ber lepe jiten ku ber queen Boston Concord ku jelatem den
That is the repeating pattern.
ekin kine kiron nyape ku nyero pin
So all of these first small waymarks
ike ka kirti ka
become Concord.
ke kai ben ike Concord
And with the name Concord comes symbols.
lekin rin ka rin ye ka lwela Concord ka ka la ben ke ker ke nong pi ku wo
So if we talk about the increase of knowledge waymark,
ti jem wo a ker wen wo nyot jomni
we're equally talking about Concord. It's the same waymark.
ti jem wo Concord ka ker tung kene yen ka jem wo
In our harvest period,
e da manetem
there's a Boston,
Because-
Concord, Exeter.
ka
and a
men
Tess.
me ke dia ka uk tin anong Boston Concord Exeter ku jaltem jel ben yen ye ben ro
And what does the word Concord mean?
de ki na jal ku lotin bu weri chol Concord bu ting mana de
What concord hath Christ with Belial? Do we know that verse?
ichu ku jam ye maninde to kam yi golaya ken
Satan.
To-
What concord
okay.
does Christ have with Satan?
ye maninde to kam yi jok ken ye chukurso
Concord means to have unity.
weri chol Concord emat
So what unity can Christ have with Satan?
ye maninde lebeto kam yi jok ken ye chukurso
Their answer is none.
achin yen ke kon mat
But concord relates to a coming into unity.
so weri chol Concord kene anyud wok mat
We're given that word because it has a symbol that we can take to this waymark.
ay lwele wer kene e bi achit au bi aker erun kene kubura lowetene
Just so we're clear,
lete ane logo
2001 is Boston,
ayuku tingali pen kutogala ben ke Boston
2019 is Concord, 2021 is Exeter, Sunday law is a test.
ali pen ku tier ku dongan en ka yuku la tinke Concord then ku bogu tinkun ke Exeter ku bogu tinku kene ke yen yetem
So there must be some type of unity exhibited in 2019.
e lwel ke la dem budil tinke nong man teteto ali pen ku tier ku dongan
Each one of those waymarks
alwel aker to ngaker kaka
can investigate and find that symbol realized.
e lwel yi kalu ba balotin ku tinga ker kene kalu ba lwele e ken ale bating
I just mentioned that
lwel ken kene tuam lwel
because when we go to the line of revolution,
chana loku ben aker wena ulen win wa nyol tong ro loy
this is the Battle of Lexington and Concord.
ke ken kene yen ke ti yen tong e Lexington yen tor kene Concord
That began the American Revolution.
yen ke ti yen ti tong rod gol au tong pana America yen ke ti ro gol tin
There's another question.
lwel kanang swal de ti
Relates to the first angel, the first leader.
swal dem ci rore ken malaika ay tuing yen ye dungor tuing
Someone has asked,
raneti
well, first of all, they've stated
ci kon ci lwela wel
that the first messenger always goes to heaven.
lwel manade ke malaika tuing auran tuing du tuing ben lo panial
And William Miller will go to heaven.
ku William Miller bla panial
He rejected the Sabbath in his history.
we sabade ci jay aku kulde
So will we teach him
yen ran tung ko bu ga pio
about the Sabbath,
long sabat
even if he rejected it on earth?
ti chene chare yon pin no mete
I would suggest, yes, he has to accept the Sabbath in heaven.
Elwel kai ya game yi eladim sabat dilo gam pania.
He'll join the many people who have to accept it in heaven.
So abu ko yi wen bela gam pania labi abagala mat.
Heaven will not be enjoyable to him.
Alwel pania la chi biya ka piat ni yen.
He refuses to take part in the Sabbath.
Chane re benang biak beloy long sabat au be sabat gam.
But all is required in heaven.
Lekin ko kor pania.
If people would reject part of the truth presented in heaven,
Tele ko le ke biak yi bega pioj pania le ke kre.
God would not allow them to go there.
Ke koi ke achi lebih ni lagi kon part yang ke ting ke bi da re pania ka achi lebih ke part bila pania.
They won't like it. They won't like it.
Achi lebih ni
But William Miller received a very special excuse.
Leki nalle non ke piet chur to non William Miller lebih na ko gil.
I want to challenge this thought
Ayel wele tangken akar badung na mala.
that all those other first messengers went to heaven, so Elder Jeff will.
Mana ada ke dulu ke twing ke dia yu ke ting ke jela panial ka ke lo nen wo ke de te tin e wo nyo dia da mana ada ke kicho ke ran ke nai lel ke da jep abla panial le
We're focusing on this waymark.
ai lel ke kor ku bu de te ke na akir
Transition from the first to the second leader.
wer roloy ti nong dungor twing ler nong dungor ro
So let's work our way through them.
akor bu luye ka ke
Moses,
bulo nong Moses
he hit the rock,
alwel ke kur achi yu
so the mantle is passed to Joshua,
go ngadi de go nyai nongin kuyin Joshua
and prior to entering the promised land,
pia chukur so lo ku chi belo pen ti
what happens to Moses?
yung chiro lui nong Moses
He dies.
Moses de to ka kin go lo pen
He dies prior to the shut door.
eto angot ka bab kin go tiu
Move to the next one, John the Baptist.
wel ber ku lo nong dungor twing yani John Baptist
To move to the leadership of Christ, John knows he's going to be imprisoned.
chane lon ben ngor de ben ja nongin John belo nong ye chukur so we ni ka bito sejin
He's imprisoned.
e ben ma
Prior to the cross, what happens to him?
angot ke tiamagir kin ben yung chirot ben loin
He dies.
goto
These people are symbols.
e koi ke ai ke
Moses became a symbol of Elder Jeff.
Moses e be akere da je
Does he still carry that symbol?
yene chin ken ye dia ke lotwen
Can you point to Elder Jeff and say he's symbolized by Moses today?
le badia ke lel mana da ke el da je aker Moses mane
No.
le ga chi le badia ke lel ya men
That symbol died a number of years ago.
alwe le chin ken e do to run gi ke lo
The experience of Moses does not apply to his behavior in at least the last 2 years.
ayel lel chok de Moses au kere ben Moses kara ki ber dia run war ki ti kero
The symbol of John cannot justify his behavior in the last 2 years.
ayel lel nyodien John nyod achi yen be choiran tung ken John run ki ti war kero
That leaves you with one hope. One hope.
yena nong ngatuk
William Miller.
ngatung yena ye William Miller
He rejected the midnight cry message of Samuel Snow.
William Miller yuku ting ke chi piu de where je Samuel Snow ke chire
Because his associates influenced him.
chan koi ke token yen ayen ben nyai no mat
So when he was on the wrong side of the testing message,
on chirot jal yu ke to tre de message yene piu yene tem ko
Ellen White gives him a pass. Ellen White gives him a pass.
Golden White go cho tiam
He's permitted to go to heaven because he rejected because of influence.
Golden White go par bu cholo pa ne al chan yen a chi ting cái cho yên cho duyên có cho cái liền
It was his associates that manipulated him.
có cái cho yên lom cái cả cái u trên nông bị giết bị kẹt dài
I have two thoughts to bring to that.
ai luôn cái nông căng cái rô cар bà cái bé nông cái nè
I won't prove it, but you can create a reform line.
ai luôn cái cha lu bay chui gì cho pel cái kín như lu ba line để bır để lu ba chắc
That places William Miller's death prior to the shut door.
yên này tôi nó William Miller yên này yên tao ngồi chia mà ghé ông ngồi de tiêu cái bà cái kén về
Of 2019.
yên này alip bên cái tiêu cái đồng anh
So you have a couple of lines you can dig out of Millerite history just like Christ's.
ai luôn cái nông anh nông land duy lu ba cái bé bé ako kul Millerite cuman ako kul de chu kurso
When you build that reform line,
alwel ti yi ne elan kene
the death of Miller lines up with that of Moses and John.
kere Moses ku William Miller ku John
When you build that reform line, Elder Jeff is none of them.
ti jeli ne yi ka pet jeli ne len ke jel ke yi ka pet ke jep achiran tu nge ko ka chi ke
So you can't call him the first angel. The first angel ended.
achi lu ba dia ke ber chol ke ye ne malai kai tuen chan malai kai tuen nge ko
And then when you come to his rejection,
chana lo ben ere de
there is truth who was influenced by associates.
cái căn nông yết có cái chân cái yên ya ôi nằm cõi cái cho cái này
But he hasn't gone quietly.
lekin akin bela tweng apet
He has turned into the greatest enemy this movement currently has. Turned into the greatest enemy this movement has.
ye ne rod ben will cái chuka dundi da put cái này
And he was influenced by his associates
với gì cõi cái cho cái này yên cái cả cái hồ chân nó
by his own choice.
cụ cái luân đề này chiến lội
He said he made the intellectual decision
cha này chỉ luyện mà na đã cái chân năng tăng pie chỉ lối
to stop watching the videos of the Midnight Cry
tăng pie chiến coi cái chỉ ber dai video on view cái cho the way
early in 2019.
video war bobe ali pen ku tier ku doman
And he decided
go jal tak
I won't give a reason for it. I won't give a reason for it. I won't give a reason for it.
yena nong akar benan ke ka balwe to lo ken ken
But he decided to not watch my presentations
achi tak chi video chao chi pye chi boy
and to only believe what I said through second-hand reports.
ku tem be ke ya pyo biala gam to lo koy ko yen jala leke
From people who already didn't like me or Elder Paminda.
ye la tem be la ping no koy ko chi yen niar au koy chi pamenda niar
So he chose his influences
tang de au lun de anong koy ke wo je nom
and he chose to be influenced.
wo chi loy chan bu wo nom
Right in the history,
ne na ku kule
when I started to prophetically prove that he was wrong in what he taught,
on the manen ba jal ting chi chok de will ke nyot mana de ke yen anong lu ka chi ga pio
did not like to be publicly proven wrong.
go chen nya be pio ko
That was not
mana de ke yen ke pio chen lu
that was not the behavior of John when he was proven wrong.
ai lu le kin ku tingen ke che chok e jon chan be le wan de ko ni
John repented and understood
ai chi jon on chen be de te go pio will
before he died.
go pio will ngut ke kin to
Miller was influenced,
de lu William Miller o no me ya
but Elder Jeff chose it knowingly.
lekin el da jep e chu loy ke ni
He no longer bears those symbols. He no longer carries those symbols.
Elwel ka chi dia ke ker ko e ka
Moses is dead, John is dead.
Elwel Moses de to ku John e to
Miller is dead.
ku Mila e to
If you build a line where he's not, he has a good excuse.
Elwel na yi shiki na u na yi lan Lambert, then Kachin to Lubenepak.
Elder Jeff has taken on different symbols.
I will Elder Jeff, anong the pay care at Bera Coga.
And those different symbols
Who care than what?
do not leave us with the ability to say he's going to heaven despite his rejection.
Ekake, I walk part goodwill man, that yen a lopanial. Canong Kachi Jai, the Chen Nang and Kachi Jai, care, Nang and Cocker, Kachi walk apart, Kayan lopania.
Because the last being,
Okay.
the last being that rejected two co-leaders,
Randa Kir, Yeniche Dungor, Yeniche Dungor, Chukum Kero Kwanjai,
and a loss in status,
Ujela, Pew Yenichi go,
who had to come down from his pedestal, come down from his height,
Ike Korod with Ben Ping,
changed his name from Lucifer to Satan.
E Korod with Ben Ping, Berin Kebeke War,
I call him Elder Jeff
I Jol Elder Jeff,
because I believe in respect,
Janien,
but the symbols he carries are not hopeful ones.
Aya Gam Riu Lakin, Kajil Karamantin Kenne, Chichi Berakapia.
Last question that I just want to answer.
Swala Korean Badungnum,
Someone is asking,
Nora Auntie,
Christ chose 12 disciples
and well, Yechukurso, Editu get here grow lodge.
and all of them were male.
Okay, Ben Akero,
Why did he choose only male disciples?
Young Yenaro, the Peggy, Chukurso, lodge.
I know we say all questions are good ones,
A level Weswell, Ben Apet,
but we should be over getting these types of questions. We shouldn't be getting these types of questions.
Weswell Gaji Piat Bukayalu, our Bukayu.
This is a line of progression.
A real nothing a line kenne, Ike Wong, you are bullion gola, a jackerday.
We started with what kind of diet?
A golku, a mo, Chamda, our line kenne on gol walking golkungo.
Vegan.
A golku,
And then what happened? Started with a vegan diet.
A golku, Chamuin, watch am Kailo,
Sin was introduced and then a curse.
go red, go jalben, Ujalachi and Ben.
And then we were given meat eating.
What was the idea of Perke, Guyachamri?
Go to Luke 24:36.
Now, Lord Bunguluk, look to one, took the diaku the tem.
We'll just paraphrase.
Il will kaba kedang baba tom.
Jesus has been resurrected.
Ye chukur so erod jot.
He stands among the disciples. And they're terrified of him.
Goke talk a trio jarete.
They think that he's a ghost.
A you talk and I chill with you, ye chuan, but the lad and pay to tool to man.
He says, why are you concerned that I'm this spirit?
Goke got see to young yen way dear, yen we can call way and pay.
Touch me, I have flesh and bones.
Ye gave you with a jacket and on rim, one on you.
He showed them his hands, his feet.
Yel king you kin ke uchuka.
They still were struggling to believe.
The kin nake the educate kin, few of them, let them be dated.
So he says, feed me.
Go ke yo cham ke.
What food does he ask for?
Ye chuan mochi ye chukur so teach bene chamon.
Meat.
Erin.
Why was Jesus a meat eater?
Yung ngayon ye chu chwedering.
We all accept the fact Jesus was a meat eater.
Luel ka yuku gama ben manada ka ye chu ye chwedering.
He wasn't a vegetarian.
Echi cham kai luo ka pe.
Jesus was not a vegetarian. I hope we all understand that.
lel ken kina kor ku bu de ben mana da ye chu e chi cham kai luong nyen de pet
Ellen White comes.
alen wa de ben
What does she say about meat eating?
yung chi ben le la len wa de long chen ri
Becomes a sin, polluting your body.
chi alen wa ben gol ku lel mana da ge chen ri ngere yiriak godo
It becomes one of our vows.
ebe atung karai ko
Someone comes into this movement
le rane ben
and says, I don't believe in the vegan diet.
rana le ben a kut kine ku lel mana da ken chi gam e kien ko jam bia cham kai luok
I'm going to eat meat.
an bu che ring
Would you baptize them?
ko ke le ba ke ruot
I wouldn't. Because they clearly don't believe in either our methodology or Ellen White.
lel ka cha le ba ke baptize chan ke ga chi gam e piu da au piu da len wa
Unless they had a very good reason to eat meat and Jesus did not. Unless they had a good reason to eat meat and Jesus did not. Unless they had a good reason to eat meat
elet nang ke adeti piel ben ke chwe ring
and Jesus did not.
ku ye bilwe ma da ye chu e kin chwe
So you wouldn't baptize the Son of God.
then ke le bu ben te nin ki le ba ye chu baptist ke ye wende ne le
Jesus lived in a dispensation
ye chu kristo we pi da man wa
where God allowed his people to be meat eaters.
zaman ne yen ne le ko ke par bi ya chwe ring
And except where he needed to bring some changes,
elet ko re nin benang wer rod beloy
which had already been done with the women that followed him with their baptism,
yen man on chirod loy lon diaron yen kwan chu ku je la ko
in so many
baptize au ye ke baptist
in so many ways they began to introduce the beginnings of equality.
e dor ju je chi tem bi ke chol tung no bi loy
Otherwise, Jesus was subject to the rules of his dispensation.
inyen long ke ye chu kristo e to ke ye long e da man de non kene
Which means slaves return to their owners and obey them,
da man kina kene ko to ke ya lwe arut bu wel ko ken chi ke lwa bi ke ga riyo
as if they're obeying God himself,
ye ro ja lo chi ke riu ne le ju bob de
which means God's people are all meat eaters,
yani nyol na de ko ke ne le ju ben ai ko e chwe ri
which means he has 12 male disciples.
na de ke yen anong rur ke tier pro ke ye du tu ke
He keeps to the rules of his dispensation.
anong lo ke ma chen e da man de non
Rules that not only we would not follow, but Ellen White would not have followed.
lo ngun chu le bu ga kwan chu wala len wa da chi le bu ga kwan ni
I'm concerned about the acceptance of equality.
aye lwe le an to ke an tien ni na rete lon ben to nom ben yen gam
When people still cannot see these principles.
man te yen ko non ko ni dia ji ke chi yen woi lon ken ne
I don't mean to be rude to anyone.
a cha kurba ba to kan bia pyo nong ra andang
I want them to get it and pass.
akar biran ben bedil tiam
But we need to think,
for buta
what do we believe is acceptable and why?
ki yu ku gam ben e ku kor rod be gam wi yong ye rod kor ya
So if we come back to our study,
na lu ku du pyu dai
I just want to remind us of a couple of points.
no ka yu kar ba nen ko watang ni
We have in each dispensation a split between truth and error.
wanong wer rot roloi yine ting kanong teng yi roloi ka mi yit ken luet
Divides two classes of people.
akut ku ko ai ke te ki ja kut karo
If we want to understand 2014 to 2019 for the world,
le na kor ku buru ne de da li pen tier ku wan ko li da li pen ku tier ku dong wan nong pin nom
we need to be able to compare and contrast that history.
ka kor bu a ku kul ken bu to ken a ku kul den
We can learn about their history in two ways.
alwe la ku kul ken ale bu de de dol kero
We can compare and contrast their plowing
ai lwe wal bu e ken yuer den ken ale bu to
with our plowing.
ken yuer da
So we take our plowing, overlay it over their plowing.
e yuer den ken ale bu lom ku bo ku tew ku e yuer pin nom me ken
When we do that, we can come to a number of conclusions.
lwe na lo ku yen ya ka wo e ben a kirpet
Then we can compare and contrast the dispensation of 2014 to 2019
te tung wo ka ken wer ro lo ya le pen tier ku wan e tier ku wan
their plowing with our latter rain.
bo ku tung ku yuer den ken deng den a kir
Because the same thing tested all three groups of people.
chana tung ken yen ke ko te ma ku ka dia ko
2015
ale pen ku tier ku di
for the Levites.
non ko to ke ya le
What happened in 2015 in regards to equality?
ye kan ngu chira lo ya le pen ku tier ku di long cs
There was a vote
anong
about women elders within the Adventist Church.
anong e chwere chira lo kanisa 7 day long ye ngabia muksule dia
So you know that it tested the priests on equality, it tested the Levites on equality, it tested the world on equality.
ken a bandir ka ne le cha chi ke tem long tung no me dia pero we le bai a chi ke tem e tung ken we pin no ma chi tem e tung ken
It's not my purpose to do the line of the Levites, but you can see it.
ai le ka cha kor ba e chi ken ja ma le ken ba lo le ken le batin
So we need to look at what they're tested on in this history.
ken ka kor ku buting ye kuno ye ne ke tem ma ko kul ken
We can go back to our ploughing.
wala budu yuer dai
We've already spoken about this 10-year history of warning.
wa chi ja mun te au ako kolorum ke ti yen ko nyen
From 1979 to the time of the end,
golorune te doro ku dongwana ti da manakir
God's people were given 10 years
ko ek ne le ja ke ti ke yerun ke ti
where they could have seen multiple external events that would warn them.
nyen ben ke kalorut bi kanyin ke bi ke ting
So much fits inside this 10-year history. So much fits to this 10-year history.
e kor bi run ke ti bi ke ting
The Afghanistan War,
tong al Pakistan al Pakistan tong
the moral majority,
kujela kunom
Iran, Iraq,
moral majority huh
the title of a movement, so you can just say it as it is.
okay kujela atong Iran ku Iraq
Rise of the internet,
kujela banyal the internet
so much can be put into this 10-year history.
anong ka ji le bekekta ako kulurun ke tiere
Elements that Adventism should have seen that could have warned them.
koi ke 7 day e ko rod bi ka ke ting manade ke nyin ke
So if we had a 10-year history of warning, what about the world?
wo ka yugo ting ke wo no run ke tier kinele ke gam wo ben wo ke kaloro ting uburu bi le kin kunang pin no mea
They must have a 10-year history.
ke pin no mela dim binele yen run ko ke tier
It takes them back to
ye ka lara no e ka lara le pen ku kumwan
2004.
Ale pen ku ngwan.
So they have 10 years
Ana run ke tier.
that are going to serve as a warning.
Run ke tier ate ke korbi. A kornel ke binanga date kaloro.
We spoke about the two streams in the history of their formalization.
Well, watch jam ne agukul chene ka garpen. Yit karo yene wel ka bentin.
The person who gives the true message
Ran when yene be puji.
in September and October, lining up with our midnight cry,
Pay the one pay tierian tumnum can puj then choda wear it.
is Michael Moore.
Michael Moore.
We talked about Jerry Falwell, the wrong side,
Watch jam nong ran chol Jerry Farwell get to long ray de puj.
and we said those conservative evangelicals are relevant for the 144,000.
Kujaku lele koi chiro to war yaga chol benjel kol kake a tung kene rana libot ke wan ter wan.
Which is why you take Jerry Falwell, the father, and his university and see them active in the history of the time of the end.
Yen ke yinen ting mana dagra ne chol Jerry Farwell yene yugu ting damana kretin yene ye un wentin kene erun kene damana kre.
But Michael Moore becomes relevant to them as well.
Kurani chol Michael Moore era antung dagukul kene dia.
And he did his first documentary when?
Yene bien gar tuing de
He's a documentary filmmaker.
gar tuing de ni chol filmmaker.
He did his first documentary
Ku yene video kene
in 1989.
bi be erun kene damanaker
You can place him at the time of the end.
ale batao damanaker
September, October, November.
pe dong wan pe tier kutuk.
There is another leader rising up in America.
Nong ben de ben niala America.
Her name is Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez.
Rin ke chol Alexander
Ocasio-Cortez.
Cortez.
Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez.
Alexander Ocasio-Cortez.
Also known as AOC.
Yeni chol ARC.
She becomes
AOC.
She becomes the leader of a movement that's going to oppose Trump.
Yen ke ben ke yeni ben ngar ko J Trump.
A political squad
Yeni Iran wento ke ngar ko J Trump long siye.
all women,
Diar ben
some Muslim,
koi to ke Muslim.
some immigrants,
Koi ke bopanda America.
some people of color.
Koi ko nong chidwa.
She begins to lead a movement
Aten yen ke jal bugol ke ngara kut kene.
that is directly opposed to everything Trump stands for.
Yen ke ran ke Trump ye lwel ben aye jai.
She was born
Yen e dit
October 13,
pe nin tier budia
1989.
zaman akhir
October 13
pe nin tier budia
is the date that we give for our midnight cry.
yen ke pe nin yuko bay along pu den choda were.
October 3 had one foot on the earth, the United States.
Pe nin dia ka yuko lwel manade ka nom chuk to pi yen ye panda America.
On October 13, it was given in France, 1 foot on the sea.
Lakin pe nin tier budia ka chuk ka yuko ting prime ken yuko lwel ken ye were.
1 foot on the earth, 1 foot on the sea.
Chuk pin nom ku chuk were.
October 3 and October 13.
Pe nin dia ku pe nin tier budia.
Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez is elected into American politics in the midterm elections of 2018.
Yen tin ken kwan wen yen ye kon lo chile ngot pin di ke ken gwa bana pe nin tier ku dia
She's campaigning in September and October and elected in November.
okay gol CSD pe bet pe dongwan ku jala kwany pe tier ku to
These people become the leaders of a movement.
le koy ka jal be ben ke ya ban ke ban ka kut kene
Jerry Falwell is a subject on the line of 144,000, so you can place him back here.
alwe gero parwel le balar zamana crediti jana tungnom kene rana li bor terwan wan
Or more accurately, his father.
ku jela wuni ada jelina tin
Michael Moore and AOC are relevant for the line of 144,000, and you can do the same to them.
yi Michael Moore kene tin kin dia keno ki ku wo ke chikin rana li bor terwan wan
Michael Moore begins his work, documentaries,
Michael Moore to tingen dama ne jelen videos ken ke bebe
and AOC is born.
ka ke bi ke be on genetic kin di
2014, there's a crisis.
ali pen ku tier ku wan kanong machake le chiro loy
Michael Moore sees 2014 as a catalyst, as a cause.
Michael Moore de kayelwel manade ka ali pen ku tier ku wan yen ke jok mikila
For the election of Donald Trump.
ke jok mikila kun ben Donald Trump ne kwan
2014 cause,
ali pen ku tier ku wan
2016 effect,
ali pen ku tier ku wan yen ke goj ku tier ku de tem yen ke tu ne jele kwan
September and October 2018, he formalizes it into a message.
pe dong wan pe tier yen ka chene jal be ke yen ye piu jun chirot jat pen
We believe 2014 is the cause,
ayu ku dil ga manade ka ali pen ku tier ku wan yen ke goj
of Donald Trump's victory in 2016,
itiam chene Donald Trump chen betiam ali pen ku tier ku de tem
and in September of October 2018, we formalized it into a message.
ku jela pe dong wan pe tier yen ka chen wo ka jal bu gat pen ke ye piu
The Lions match. The Lions match.
shikinti ku ken a lotok
Michael Moore began in 1989,
rani chol Michael Moore e gol damanakir
but then there was a crisis in 2001.
iten enong machak le chiro lo ali pen ku tok
9/11.
yen ye pe nin dong wan pe tier ku tok
At 9/11,
pe nin dong wan pe tier ku tok
Michael Moore believes that he can see some problems,
ai Michael Moore ye gamanade ke chu gol be machak lat be ke ting
so he begins to create another documentary,
go gol be nang videos ko bi ke bi
released in 2004.
video ka ke be ali pen ku wan
Fahrenheit 9/11.
videos chico gorni Fahrenheit 9/11 au pe ni dong wan pe tiyo to
In Fahrenheit 9/11,
videos chico gorni malaka
he says George Bush is an imposter,
post
should not be president.
ai jamanade ke George Bush
He should
achi
not.
be ya achi rot kor be ya ben
He should not be. He should not have been elected.
achi piat be kwan
So George Bush is an imposter.
manade George Bush achi rot kor be kwan
He says that there are ties between the United States
chi lwel manade ka anong mat loy rot ka me da America ku jela Saudi Arabia
and says that the United States should not have gone to war with Iraq.
yelwel manade e chi rot kor be panda America be tor ke Iraq
How much of this agrees with our prophetic understanding of these things?
chakaman yen wo ke na deti den wil ke nebi
Prophetically, we know George Bush should not have been president.
along wil ke nebi je ka le bating George Bush e chi rot kor be ya ben
He lines up with false murders in Daniel 11, who was an imposter.
Ken ayuku ting kenago kule Daniel tier kuto ken Paul Simadis.
We understand the relationship between the United States and Saudi Arabia.
Kwa yuku date kam pana America ken pan Saudi Arabia.
And World War I gives us a full understanding of the Iraq War.
Kutong twing the pinom e wog yana dating. Yes, tong Iraq.
All these things he said we can justify prophetically.
Alwele ka chike lwel kikadia kuloku garden nabi ka chokwe yit.
2004 begins a warning for the world.
Ali pen ku ngwani ke goje rod be pinom be binyen.
People begin to take sides.
Ko cha ben gol be ngelo bang de kulonga bang de.
Other things happen in 2004, but I'll keep to our theme.
Cuman chen kang rolo ali pen ku ngwan yana ba dia ke cha to ke nom keda keden yam wati.
Which is this split in American society, in all society.
Lekin kene yen ke lon chen bay to pana America ke Google tek.
He releases this documentary Fahrenheit 11/9.
Ay lwele video chike gorni malaka ka chike ben baby.
And he says a number of things.
Kujenang ka juilo lwel ke
Trump equals Hitler.
Ya lwel mana daga Trump atung ken Hitler.
Do we prophetically believe that?
Yuku gam chichong de wil ken nabi tung yi Trump ken Hitler.
It's the same as our midnight cry.
Lekin ken tung ken piu de were
Trump equals a dictator.
mana de Trump era anwenu ko ngor chichong de pion de awu chichong de nomde.
Which we can see also is a subject of our midnight cry.
Yen le buting ada bang ka piu ju ke.
He doesn't have prophetic foresight. You can't see future prophetically.
Achelo be tweng be ja chiel chilong de wil ken nabi.
So he still thinks there is hope.
Aye ta mana de ka dia chenongor.
But unless they do something serious,
Ele naneng kere rejle biloy.
he says Trump is the last president of the United States.
Dia chelwele ada mana de ka Trump yen ka beya dungora kir panda America.
We agree with that.
Welkin kina yugam.
He ties us back to 2014,
E wog be do chien al pen tier wan
which the midnight cry does.
yani piu de chor were ye piu wog ya.
And while not looking prophetically,
Na chiwo chi chok de wil ken nabi.
he already points the attention of the world to a date.
Ikachitem be pinom be nyot pe nin
November 9,
pe nin dongwan pe tier kuto.
which is also a subject of the midnight cry.
Yan dia chetum ken ke piu ku.
So just like we have a message formalized,
Cuman te yen ken wo ko wo chi piu da gat pin.
their message,
Ke piu de ne ya.
while lacking our prophetic ability,
Piu de ne chin adete pie wen wil ken nabi.
tells the Nethinims all that they need to know about Donald Trump.
Ja le pinom au le pinom ke le bi date to lora ni chol Trump.
Michael Moore has done the work of plowing.
Na tin ku yen kra ni chol Michael Moore elo ni juere le be ko rod ben wo pinom juira chi loy.
I want to talk about this opposite side just briefly before we close.
Elo len kor ba jam e bang wa chene kene zaman tin chindum.
We can see the work of Protestantism,
Ayel wel wol bu lone Protestant le bu tin.
but I want to talk about Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon. I want to talk about Steve Bannon. Do we all know who Steve Bannon is? It's a name. I want to talk about Steve Bannon.
Elo len kor ba jam era ni chol Steve Bannon.
he becomes really the leader of the opposition to Michael Moore.
Elwel ke ben ke Iran ke ben ken Michael Moore.
And he begins this work back here in 2012.
Ulon den te ren ken Michael ken e gol chien tinali pen ku tier pro.
So we've said before,
Achu lwelwen
this side of the story,
e bang ken ago au bang ago ken
it began before the reform line of the 144,000.
e bang ken e go golangot line ber piu ken den ken rod gol.
With the civil rights movement.
Yen ya put I jam long when ying
Conservative Christians,
koi when talk e krisano chi ke ni mger
they opposed the civil rights movement,
I talk e ter kana put ken
decided they were going to enforce their ideas through politics.
Yikitang manade ke wilkin ke ale bi koi lar siete
We lined that up with this history.
eketia yuk mainom ken
A black president reignites that racism.
bench be ben ke Iran chol
And the threat of a female president reignites the sexism.
ken bench ben ke Iran chol yen nyod e tungnom nyod ku jelaran ting chi be ben
But there is another person
e jam
panicking,
long
not Jerry Falwell.
iti kumot
There is another person panicking that's not Jerry Falwell.
anong rande chi ben to ka diere tene ka che Jero Farwell
So back in 2012,
te du yin chiena le pen ku tier ku ro
Obama is re-elected,
ke Obama e be chwet
and members of the opposition, the Republican Party,
ku jela koi winto ke ke Republican ke to ke ye re to
they begin to panic.
ajal gol bi dier
Steve Bannon sees that they've lost that election,
achiran kene Steve Bannon achi benting manade ke chwet kene achirot bi dil tie
in American politics,
chi chok de sia de pana America
you have the Democrats on the left,
yin nong koi winto
the Republicans on the right.
ko okay yin nong Democrat chin chiem then ku yin nong Republic chin chui
But this is a scale.
eken kin yen ke tande
You have people on the far left,
yin nong ko jitine long
liberals,
chien de chamdu
and you have people on the far right.
koi ke ai koi to ke koi win ke nim war ku koi ke ai koi to ke chi ke nim war chi cho long ke
The most conservative.
koi win chu ka kor ni mi jeg
You have a lot of people in the middle.
lekina no koi ju je to chili tene
And you have Republicans who are not that conservative.
lekin anong Republican ko to ke chinim rir
And Democrats who are not that liberal.
ku jela Democrat ko to ke koi pial nim au to ke koi rinim
And what Steve Bannon believes
lekin ke yera an gam State Bank
is that to turn America around,
ebe America be deal well
they need to make the Republican Party
akor bi koi ke
much more right-wing.
bi ke koi to chin chi chu good
So they need to get rid of all of the Republicans who are not conservative enough.
akor ke bi chuo tem koi win to ke chinim rir bi ke nya a kuden ke ni bi chuo dung ko chung nim rier
Clean up the party until they're all far right or very conservative.
bi chuo tem bi a kud ke ni bi poche ja bi jal dung koi win ke gam ke ga chu ka kor ni
And the way he wants to do that
lekin dul kor ben ne luoi tin
is by using the issue of immigration.
edul win ben koi pe ben ke ben bai
So in 2012, he brings together
ali ben ku tier pro go tembe nan ka bi ke
3 people.
koi bi ke koi ke dia
One of them himself.
ran tu nge koi ke yen
2012,
ali
Steve
pen
Bannon.
ali pen ku tier pro ke yen step Bannon
He meets with Stephen Miller.
go mat ken ran chol Stephen Miller
Do we all know who Stephen Miller is?
nyei ku yenga ran chol Stephen Miller ken
You should know who he is.
akor ba dir nyi yenga
If you don't know, please search him.
na ku ti ka kor ba tem ba kor
We have to understand who these people are.
akor bu dir date koi ke ye yinga
Otherwise, we'll miss the external events we're meant to see.
kelle bu ka lo rut bi bu ke che de da pet
And the third person, Jeff Sessions.
ran de dia ke ran chol Jeff Session
I hope we all know who he is.
adil ku nyi yenga ran chol Jeff Session
We should know these three men very well.
koi ke dia ka kor bu ke nyi ja pet
They come together in 2012 and have a meeting.
aben tok ali pen ku tier pro lo ka mar
They want to overthrow the American political establishment.
etem ke bi chok de tier de pana America to ke chi gwirun ter etem ke bi war
Go from an Obama to extreme conservative.
ja no Obama be ben non koi won to ke reni marete
And the first step of doing that,
lekin dol tuen de bene ken loy
they're all Republicans, these three men.
emanade ke koi to ke Republican ka ya koi ke dia
The first step to doing that
dol tuen de bine ken loy
is to take all these conservatives who aren't conservative enough
eba koi to ke jame yu koi renim ka kwa chi nim ri da pet ke ba ke chuo tio dia koi chi ke nim war
They are Republicans, they are conservative,
ke kai Republican ku ka koi chi ke nim war
but they want to work with Obama.
lekin
Work with Obama.
ke ka kor bi lui ken Obama
They want to be kind to immigrants.
kor bi lui ken koi wen bentin
They aren't radical enough.
tem ke bi chua ko wen chu ko gam de mu karel
And these three men want to cleanse their own party from these people.
ku koi bi ke dia ka chir den e bi kut ken e ben ke koi chi ke nyar ke bi ke chua nyai tin
Make them all far right people.
bi ke choi koi chuk ko pya da di chi cho bien ke wai tin
So in 2014,
na li pen ku tier ku wan
they get rid of the first one.
e ka chi ben tem bi akut tuen bi nyai ran tuen
Is known as the House Majority Leader.
ran ni
House Majority Leader. Eric Cantor.
ran chol Harry Cantor
He's more moderate. Moderate.
ran to ke to chili erete
So his own political party, get rid of him.
so akut kene achiran kene yen ka chi kon bi chop awel because achiran bi to chili
They orchestrate this, these three men.
ro ko ai ke dia
And it begins a purge of the Republican Party that begins in 2014. A purge of the Republican Party. Begins a purge of the Republican Party. A cleanse. It begins a cleanse of the Republican Party.
achi jal gol bi akut kene bene ke ko ai chi ko kor nyai tin
It begins in 2014.
e gol ke run kene
You can see the results in 2019 completed.
alwel ku lon kina chire gol ke run na jal beting e jal beto ke run kene
So they use the issue of immigration.
ke chi be be mial e ken kene long when jam lo nen ko ben pa na America
Which is really a racism issue.
ku ken kene e jam long when a tek tok to koi tit ku koi
To turn the Republican Party
ku koi cho
into a far-right party.
ku ken kene yen ka kut kene yen ke yen jal bi cholo gok ke koi re ni meter
Begins in 2014.
gola li pen ku tier ku wan
And then in 2015, they find their next president, Donald Trump.
Nena le pen ku tier ku de tem go jal gol di jal nang ben jud yen ye Donald Trump.
In 2016, Trump is elected.
Erun kene yen ga chen Trump jal be kwan.
This is all orchestrated by these three men.
Kulon kene a ke ko ke dia ke ga ke loen.
Not saying others weren't involved, but they were the key players.
Na che nam ko ke to tin ya le kin ko ke ga ke ngare kene ke dia.
Steve Bannon says this was all the work of God.
Aira ne chol Steve Bannon aye luen mana de kin kine e lo ne mele.
That divine providence got Trump elected.
Aye pion ne le awe ngor ne le be Donald Trump kwan.
I want us to note something Steve Bannon said in 2014.
Lel ga nong kar bu nyi ji ki ra ne chol Steve Bannon ki chi lela le pen tier ku wan.
He was conducting a speech at the Vatican.
Elwel ke jam pan Vatican
And he begins to talk about politics in America.
ku jel jam long wen loy tier rotin pan America
America and Europe.
ku pan Europe.
He begins to talk about this crisis.
Jel gol be jam kare loy ru.
He says all these immigrants,
Yelwel ko ge gotin kan.
so immigrants are, he's against immigrants.
Yen achi ban bi ko tin achi niar
Muslims,
ko to ke Muslim
and people who are secular or worldly,
ko won to ke
non-Christian.
ko pin nom.
He says these three groups
Yelwel akunim ke dia
have taken away all the strength of the United States and Europe.
Ayelwel career chi nyai nong pan de Europe ku jela America.
It's immigrants, it's Muslims, and it's non-Christians.
Tien ran bo kor ben America au kor ben Europe tien mon Muslim au cheran chi Cresano.
The non-Christian immoral people.
Ayelwel koi won chi Cresano ai koi raj awa lui karak.
It's taken all the strength away from the United States,
Ke ka nyeri ben panda America.
which is supposed to be a Jewish Christian country
Pan inyene de bena pan chirpan Judaya.
with Jewish Christian beliefs and laws.
Ken long on there yi Judai yen ke ke nyalin den dor.
If we want to make America great,
Elwel to kor walk America bu be choy pandit.
there are three enemies he wants to defeat:
Kan nong adu ke dia kor bu ke tiam
immigrants,
koy wen bentin
stop allowing them into the country;
koy ka kor bu ke choka ti ben yen ke bentin
persecute the ones that are already there;
ku koy wen ter to pana America au to pana iru bu ke muslimin kwa che Kristano ab ke golanak.
Muslims, stop them entering and persecuting the ones already there;
Akor bu muslimin to ike kor bi ben bu ke gelror ku koy to ke muslimin America ku iru bu no.
and overthrowing all these secular, immoral atheists.
Ku jela koy wen ku ki gamza du bu ke to nyaay panda America ku iru ku chu ke be choboti.
Or all those liberals, atheist or not.
Koy to ke kenim war
So immigrants, Muslims, and liberals.
koy wen to ke muslim ku koy to ke che Kristano ku koy wen kenim do jer
His three enemies.
ke ka du ke dia ke lwel be ke kon nyaay.
These are who he wants to see defeated and powerless in America.
Ika ke lwel ka kor bu ke kon ting be ke chuo tiam America.
He begins the work of orchestrating this in 2014,
Elon kine e go la li pen ku tier ku wan
has a victory in 2016.
ku jel ben tiam ali pen ku tier ku detem.
By the time you get to the end of 2019, he has cleaned out the Republican Party.
Zaman on jel war jel ko ben to ga li pen ku tier ku don wan gorot jal tingu gok kayen a kut ken a chen koy ke chi ko kor a chi ka nyai tin ban
It is now far right.
e man tin a kut ken e jal to ka a kut la gok ka a kut kor e chi cho kor anything
What I want us to see
lel ke kar buting
is that there are two opposite sides.
anong kater to kero
Michael Moore
Michael Moore
is on the far left of liberalism.
yena to tin long koy win to ke koy ke nim doj wa
Steve Bannon
with Steve Bannon
is on the far right of conservatism.
ato long ken ke iran chugara koy win che ke nim kon ger
They're both working through this history.
ke ka alu itu ka ko kul kene
Steve Bannon's is a combination of church and state.
Steve Bannon a nyod manyena kanisa yen mat kana kuma
Everything that he does is to restore America as a Jewish Christian nation.
ke loy ben e ke korba America bedo chien be apan chirpan on Israel
It's all religiously motivated.
e ke win re kene long kanisa akera anun kor be bai chopin be apan ngale
And he, more than anyone, has brought church and state together in America.
pienera antung ko nyaren be kanisa upanda America be bendito
On the opposite side is Michael Moore,
lekin bang Michael Moore
a liberal who believes in freedom.
era anun lao nom e gam ki e chol nom lao
Freedom for immigrants,
nom lao ko win kor bi bentin pan Europe ka America
freedom for people to be Muslim,
nom lao le ben ngeloj be muslim
freedom for people to be secular or liberal or immoral.
nom lao le ben ngeloj bi chen kdor auran benom tomger kideni tabloy
And the separation of church and state.
kujela tekto be kanisa beto pe po kuma pe
So the world,
emane pinnom
they're divided in this history.
pinnom ete ke ja ko kul kini ja che tekro
Do they want Donald Trump's America? Do they want Donald Trump's America?
ato ke nong lu beran belo ja America Donald Trump kaya America
Or do they want the movement that has arisen here?
ka kor ke America nonga kut kene e jam bu ko to ke law ni
That's talking about freedom and liberality.
aku ti jam ki ye chol nom law ki ye chol be nge tak ki den kor blo ku lo
People have become divided into one of these two sides.
ko ja jal ben ke ja koy kor bi tek e han ke yi kero
Between conservatives
ti non koy won to ke che ga ni mu war ku koy won ke ni mu war
that has been the division in the history of the plowing of the world.
alwele ken ken yen ka ko li ting chen pin no mai tek daman den juir ke
All those who stand with Donald Trump
alwele ke koy ka ken Donald Trump ben ka
have rejected the first angel,
malaika ai tuen a chi rai
their first angel's message,
malaika ai tuen den
the true stream of information.
malaika ai tuen den yen yin ke piu yi
So we can see that just as we had a true stream in our plowing,
alwele ka le buting na ku ful den na e juir wo ko wonong to wen yen yen ke ben
which divided us from Adventism,
ayit wo tek be kanisa Seventh Day
so there is a true stream for the Nethinims.
so ken ayuku ting ken nong te wen yen ke ben te nong ko ai ka pin nom
That have divided them from the United States and conservative America.
chike tek be panda America ku cho ke ye ke American ke nim war
We're taking this history, they're plowing, comparing and contrasting it with our latter rain and our plowing.
ay lwela ko kul ken atem ku buto ken deng den na kir bijela ko kul den ne wo gwir
We're close for time.
or buti
When we do come back, we'll review this.
Le wa du kien then kabu be nyak pin.
Try to draw it a little bit more neatly. Try to draw it more neatly. We'll draw it neatly.
Okay. Elul ka ba jal be biji ta pet.
And then we'll move on. If you kneel with me, we'll close in prayer.
Jakula che.
Dear Father in heaven, Lord, we know where we are on the reform lines. We know the seriousness of what is happening. Lord, I pray that you will help us. We know that we need your spirit, the true understanding of your character. Pray that you'll be with every head bowed here. Father, that you will help us as we study these things. We genuinely want to know and to understand. I pray, Lord, that you will not forsake us in this time individually, but you might strive for our salvation, a full acceptance of the light that you are lighting upon your people. I pray for your people across the world as they wrestle with these subjects. May we be a blessing to them in all our interaction. I pray in Jesus' name, amen.